So this will be video 3, day 6, so just 1 day's worth of work here. It's been about 25 total days, I guess, since I started the actual, first day of teardown on this bike. But I've been out of the country for a couple weeks and just got back a couple days ago and just had a chance this morning to get in here and start working. So pretty much just wanted to post the video just because it's been so long. Doesn't really look like probably visually anything's been done, so probably a fairly boring video. But I got the 2 under fork tubes in and installed those with a drop-in spring kit, so I was able to get the front end exactly where I want it, which is just about exactly where it's sitting right now, and actually maintain some front suspension, although it will be a lot firmer. I actually prefer that ride, and I glad at least like 4 inches of travel or something in there, so it's pretty nice. And didn't lower the rear end at all, so I got full travel in the rear, which leaves me a nice ground clearance, and it'll be a really good riding bike. As far as what's been done since the last video, I just mentioned the front end, but also made some new tabs or extensions for the front headlight mount, and that just brings it out about 2 inches and 1 inch up from its stock position. Just kind of real simple tabs. I've made these in the past. Used some aluminum spacers in there. This is just a solid block here for the mount to the lower tree. I can really clamp down on those, having those spacers in there. So super rigid mount here. You can see, well, you can't really see, but the whole bike's shaking. The electrical cover, or whatever you want to call this, under the tank. Kind of did the final shaping of that today. I'm going to mount it here where the stock tank would be mounted, as well as there'll be a bolt that goes straight through the back here. There's a bung that actually goes right into the frame, so that'll be rigid mounted to that. The tank, I have these rubber mounts that go through all the way. It's the exact same thing on the other side. There's a bar stabilizer that comes down from the frame that's welded onto this bracket, and that's what the front will be mounted to. The rear will have those same brackets that'll actually be cut and then just welded directly to the cover, and that'll hold down the rear. Ultimately I'd like to have the rear done directly to the frame as well, but with this design it's just kind of the only way I could really do it, and without putting any kind of additional tabs anywhere. I wanted the tank to look like it's kind of floating when it's done. It'll be perfect for this though, because like I said, this will be mounted directly down to the frame. So, what else? Installed the air cleaner, just kind of threw it on to get a look, just kind of that retro bird's nest or whatever you want to call it style. It'll look completely different than that when I'm done, so not going to get into that. Still need to do, a lot of the stuff. This is just a blank I kind of cut out. Just in a general shape to give me, I was kind of looking at the angles here of where I want the seat. So that's all that is. I may cut that down into a seat pan actually eventually, but not now. Also I got this tail light in, which is kind of an axle mount, or well, it is an axle mount, which I don't care for at all. Just I thought it would maybe work, but as most shit I buy, it just doesn't work out. So I'll probably end up chopping that bracket off and doing a little, like maybe welding on like a little lip as a bracket that kind of holds it up slightly so I can still bolt on the license plate, and then weld it right here to the swing arm, and it'll kind of tuck that back. I probably have to bend this forward a bit, but I could probably make that work. The lighting, the rear signals will go down here and also down under here, so those will be running lights. The rear will be brake lights as well, and also the turn signals. I finished up all the wiring, this morning as well. Just kind of did the shrink wrap on everything and put it in a conduit, just to kind of help protect it from the heat. And that's all going to be up under here, so that's about all you'll see of it. That's what this, you can kind of see what it'll give you a better look. But that'll all be all tucked up in here. There's actually a spacing here, so any electrical that needs to come out, for instance like the headlight wiring, the blinkers or the running lights wiring, the speedo, got a little mini speedo. I'm not sure exactly where I'm even going to put that yet. I have absolutely no idea, to be honest with you. So there'll be some follow-up videos to this, but like I said, I just kind of wanted to post this up as a follow-up to the other ones, and you know, there'll be another video within just a couple days, I'm sure, here.